Is that for real?
Live from Studio B at KPRC Channel 2. Houston Life starts now.
Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to Houston Life. It's September 23rd, and we are so glad to have you with us today at 3 o'clock. I'm Derek Shore.
Absolutely, and I'm Courtney Savala. We do have, I feel like today, because the rain is gone, the sun's trying to peek out, it's like a true Wednesday. We're ready to kind of leave that front half of the week behind.
A true Wednesday, and even though that it's been the strangest year, 2020, right? We are bringing back today a segment that you and I have really missed, our obsession segment.
Absolutely. It's about time, don't you
think?
It
is about time.
Yeah, coming up, we are going to be sharing our favorite items, including my favorite canned wine and Derek's favorite hats. And if you're obsessed with these items as much as we are, if you love these items as much as we do, we will have a promo codes for you.
For people who don't actually watch S Creek,
I know,
they might not understand all of these inside jokes. Also, we're going to have a lot of fun. Kid and Play, Plaster in the Past, Courtney. And Lauren Kelly, she had the dream assignment, right? She's going to chat with Christopher Kid Reed. He's, of course, half of the popular 90s duo Kid and Play, celebrating 30 years since the House Party movie franchise came out. And you know, those guys, I can tell you, are so much fun. About 4 years ago, when Houston Life had just premiered, this was
just a baby Houston Life.
You were, yes, we had not convinced you to come do the show just yet, but Kid and Play came to the mall to do the show, and look, I did the dance.
You did the dance.
Because of course you
look at the crowd.
Oh, we had a very large audience of 6 people.
Oh, wow.
Really clapping. I mean, they had a ton of fans, but, you know, the space of the mall was just so small, we could only fit about 6 of them in there. But they were so much fun, and they were so nice. And looking back through this old footage this morning, it actually made me kind of miss...
A little nostalgic?
The days in the mall, you know? You never knew, like, what was going to happen, which strangers were going to walk on set during the live show.
I can just tell you, I don't know who lit this segment here, but the lighting is fantastic. No, it was like pink, and it had like, looked like a club.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
I'm not.
You're being really sarcastic.
I'm not.
Hey, also, speaking of a lot of fun at the mall, you know Dinah Powers, you know and love her from the Rod Ryan show in the morning. She actually left the show a while back because she decided to start a new chapter in her life. But oh my gosh, she used to come on Houston Life regularly. This day in the mall, I was planking, and so was she.
Right.
Because that's a very effective strategy to do, I don't know what.
She was contest.
She was always such a good sport, and she would show up and we'd be like, Dinah, okay, this is what we're gonna do today, and she would go for it.
She is so funny. I love listening to her on the Rod Ryan show. Hilarious. I want to say, I think she started as an intern, and then they ended up hiring her. I could be totally wrong here. Teresa, if you're watching, or Dinah, tell me, let us know if that's right or wrong.
You could be totally right, but either way, she's a powerhouse. And what I love about Dinah is she has this very, like,
stoic face.
Like kind of like a deadpan delivery, but she is so sharp and so smart. So we were stunned this week when we heard the news that Dinah has been diagnosed with stage 4 uterine cancer that aggressively spread to her lungs. And yesterday we were messaging, and she said that when she was down in the hospital, at Methodist, they let her brother in to say goodbye.
Heartbreaking.
They thought this was the end, and I mean, it takes my breath away even imagining that she was in the hospital. None of us knew what was going on, but thankfully that night that everyone thought that she would pass, she got stronger, her breathing got better, she's now out of the hospital, she's doing really well, she's fighting now at home, and now she has chemo ahead of her, which bizarrely is not covered by her insurance plan. So anyway, we just want you to know, Dinah, how much we love you, and we're rooting for you. We know you will beat this. And to all of our viewers, if you are moved to find her GoFundMe and help her pay for some of these treatments that will save her life, then please go and do it, because she is one of a kind.
Absolutely, and every little bit helps for sure. And I think so many of you, like me, like Derek, have listened to her, laughed along with her, and to hear about her struggle and fight that you're going through right now, Dinah, we're pulling for you, girl. I sent you a message as well, and our hearts and prayers go out to you. We know that you can beat it.
She will beat it, and I am so glad that, Dinah, that you wrote back to me, because anytime you hear stage 4 cancer, we're all like, oh my gosh,
it takes your breath away.
And just the spirit that I received back from her, she's a fighter, you're gonna be just fine, and you have all of Houston and beyond rooting for you, Dinah.
Absolutely, we're behind you, girl. Keep fighting.
Okay, well, why don't we take a strong shift and remind our viewers about a great giveaway that we have going on?
Yes, we do, because now is a great time to head over to Fredericksburg, and to do so, you can enter right now on our website. Grand prize includes 2-night stay for 2, a wine tour, gift certificates to local restaurants, and attraction passes. The deadline to enter is Thursday. Complete rules and regulations, of course, are on your website.
Yeah, and don't
on
forget,
our website,
Thursday,
not yours. On
already. The deadline is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Can't believe it. Remember, if you guys win, it would be great if you could take one of us.
I know. And speaking of wine, I mean, we have some here, so we might as well open.
I know. And I also think we should do a little toast to Dinah, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Cheers to Dinah. These are compliments of one of your
obsessions that's going to be coming up. So this is Sans Winery. We're going to tell you more about this amazing company, husband and wife team, and we are having the rosé bubbles. We're going to share a discount code for you guys to try variety packs from them. By the way, it's certified vegan company, and these cans totally recyclable, even more so than a bottle.
Yeah, of course, because aluminum is more readily recycled than glass.
But these are like way more efficient, they weigh lighter, and when you buy them, it's cheaper shipping, all of that, but a really great, no sulfites, organically farmed, really fantastic.
Oh, very nice. I can't wait to learn more. The design of the can also is really cool. And you know me, that's how I base my decisions on what I'm gonna buy. If it has a cool label,
I know,
then why not?
And I'm a fan of the wine of the cans for sure, and we'll talk more about this. You like it?
Yeah. It's really nice.
Awesome.
And I think we're going to need it because in addition to toasting Dinah and talking about our obsessions, it's What's Your Problem Wednesday, folks.
Absolutely, our favorite time of the week.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm being told by our producers that we just got a comment in from Barbara. Is it just me or does Derek's shirt look like the Gulf with all those hurricanes?
Oh. Well, Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara. Listen, I love that. It does have a very nautical theme to it, but it's not mine, it's a rental, so I will just have to include that note when I send it back. It's very like...
Island life is like what it says, right?
Eye of the storm.
Yeah.
Very astute, Barbara. We love that. Very
Thanks for pointing it out, Barbara.
Yeah, that was a nice comment.
Appreciate
I like that. I think we have some nice ones coming up.
We appreciate it.
It's a nice comment.
Just kidding.
She's kidding.
I know.
I
just want to be able to use these.
I know. We spent all this money printing up these paddles. We have to use them, okay? Okay, so let's get into some of the comments that we've received. And on any given day, we want to remind our viewers, we get really nice messages from people. We love connecting with our viewers, Instagramming and whatever.
Absolutely.
And every once in a while, we get comments that, I don't know, maybe they're meant as a compliment, but they're actually kind of mean. And then sometimes they're really meant as an insult. And usually it doesn't work, I guess.
Well, I mean, we kind of just see right through it. We just share it with you guys. I mean, trust me, we're not spending a lot of time on it, like sulking or anything like that. But it's just amazing to me the amount of time people take.
Oh, yeah.
To send it in or to call multiple times.
Or to write a letter and find a stamp.
And not sign the letter.
If I had to find a stamp at home, it might take me a while.
I do have stamps, but I like to send cards.
Yeah, that's true. That is
very... the Bugs Bunny stamps that are out right now. So cute.
Oh, Ellsworth Kelly. There's a nice edition of Ellsworth Kelly stamps.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not as in the dark as I seem, right? I did go to college. So... People, you know what? One time I was actually at a coffee shop in LA. I used to have this job where I had a really flexible schedule, and I would... pantomiming today.
Are you playing the piano?
I would take my laptop.
You were a lounge singer.
I would take my laptop, and my friend Lewis and I would sit at the coffee shop every morning, right? And one day, there was this guy, I was chatting with this guy who was also sort of a coffee shop regular, and I mentioned UCLA, and he said, oh, you went to college?
Like that?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Why? Because I'm sitting at a coffee shop? What does that mean?
I don't know. I think maybe it's...
Oh, wow.
I guess I came off as a little Dingy.
I don't see it.
Please. You hesitated.
Well, look at me. My gosh.
Courtney's like, do you blame him? Okay, so a lot of people have been very frustrated about our time move to 3 p.m. from 1 p.m. Again, it wasn't our choice. We get a lot of questions about it. We feel you. We miss our lunch crowd, for sure.
We definitely do, but I mean, we're told the show's now at 3. There's really nothing we can do.
I mean, it's just sort of like, show's at 3.
That's where I mean, if we sit here at 1, no one's taking us live. So, I mean, this is where we are.
Well, here's a recent comment. I think it's me, but I enjoy you more at 1 p.m. So I'm not sure if that means we were...
More palatable at 1.
Yeah.
Not so much at 3. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But thank you. We miss you guys at 1 p.m., but we are so glad to have those of you with us at 3 p.m. And, you know, I've had people say both things, that they can't watch the show anymore now that it's 3, but I've had a lot of people say, hey, it's great.
3.
Now I can actually watch the show. So thank you whenever you're watching, because I know a lot of people record the show.
Absolutely. Okay, so, you know, today we're cheersing. We have our Rosé Bubbles from Sans Wine Company, because it's for a segment that we're going to talk about coming up, or maybe it's National Red Wine Day or whatever. We usually like to have a little something.
And supporting local businesses who have really been struggling.
Yes, of course. Think about all the fires in California, people. I mean, like, all of this is happening, okay? So this next comment is, drinking on TV is not helping the Channel 2 in the Houston area. If you girls need the alcohol that bad, wouldn't it be better for Houston to just drink after the show?
If you girls need the alcohol that bad. You know, I remember this message from Patty, who lives in Hempstead and went to Milby High School. The reason we showcased alcohol on the show that day is because we were supporting Weights and Measures. They had these little cocktails to go.
Kits, yes.
And so many of these restaurants, small businesses, they have been in the red, right, for the last 6 months. So they're getting creative to sell these cocktail kits. And that's, you know,
that's what it was.
Usually when we're featuring something like this, it's a local business, right? And yeah, is it life and death if we don't have a drink? No. But for these businesses who need to put food on the table, yeah, it is a big deal.
And that's what their business is.
Yeah. And one of the cornerstones here at Houston Life is that we, you know, we showcase local businesses. But Patty, I hope you're watching today, because if you're trying to insult me by calling me a girl on TV, first of all, I don't remember the last time I was referred to as a girl. At least to my face, or by email. I think it was probably like in elementary school, but this is what I don't get. Like, if you are labeling someone like, oh, girly, whatever, the implication is that it's a sign of weakness, right? So if you are called like a girl, the implication is that being a woman is somehow weak.
Less than.
And Patty, I don't know about you, but the strongest people in my life are actually women. So while you're busy insulting me, or attempting to, I actually took it as a compliment, because to be called a woman makes me feel a little stronger, and maybe you should reflect on the way you're categorizing people in general. Also, I always love looking at people's Instagram pages and Facebook pages.
Right.
And that day that Patty sent us this nasty note and called me a girl, she had posted something about, like, women reach out to each other and lift each other up and do something nice for your neighbor. I think we should call it Irony Day. Okay, let's move on. Cheers to Patty, and best of luck.
Cheers. Cheers. Okay, so rainy day activity. Is there anything that you guys do in the house? Like, a lot of people like to bake, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have a fun game. My kids love this one, so we are going to be playing headbands. That's coming up later in the show.
Wait, describe it to me.
So we wear these headbands, and we each have a card on our forehead, so I can see your card, you can see my card, but we have to guess what our card is.
Without saying the word.
Yeah, you know, we ask.
Without saying what.
Am I an animal? Can I run? Do you eat me? Like, that kind of thing.
But I can't actually, if I'm describing to you, I can't say the word, because then it gives it away.
Right.
Okay.
You're guessing the card on your forehead.
Okay, we can go through this during commercial break. And also, we want to hear from you guys. If you have any favorite rainy day activities, let us know, because sometimes the best ideas we get on Houston Life come straight from the viewer.
Oh, absolutely. Send it in. And I know, like, the sun's starting to come out, but we always need these great ideas, because a lot of people aren't going out anyway. I mean, like, the board games that we're all playing now, super fun.
Yeah, we kind of gave up on board games for a while.
Really?
Although Settlers of Catan, that's a good one.
Good one.
Yeah.
Haven't picked that one up. We're still playing Taco Cat. Goat cheese pizza. It's great.
Okay, very nice. Okay, well, as Courtney mentioned, coming up next, it is time for another round of Houston Life Obsessions, where we let you in on some of our favorite places to shop, and we've got some promo codes for you if you want to score a deal. Don't go away. Welcome back, everyone. It is time for HL Obsessions, and this happens frequently, right? On Instagram or at the grocery store, you and I get asked about what we're wearing, where our shirt's from. Yes, it's a rental, right? So once again, today, we're going to share some of our favorite items with all of you.
That is right, and we are going to have, we're going to talk about all the products and also have some discount codes for you, by the way. And by the way, we'd like to mention we are not paid or compensated by these companies. We are simply just in love with all of these products.
Yeah, this is not like any sort of sponsored anything.
No, these are just things that we want to share.
Yeah, and the thing about this first one is I love them even more the more products I get from them. So Mochila, you guys remember when, Courtney, you were out one day, but when Brandon filled in, I showed people this cool hat that I had gotten from Mochila. So Ivan Vargas is the creator of Mochila. Right now they're up at 4th and Nomad in the Heights. They're actually moving to a brand new space, I think this weekend, but you can find them online at Mochila. Look for their Instagram, and let's start with this hat, okay? So this is made from a specific type of palm tree called the Tokia palm, Courtney.
Okay.
And this is what my hat is, only mine is navy blue.
It's gorgeous.
Well, it's known as a Panama hat, but it's made in Ecuador. And the cool thing about Mochila's business model is that the products you see here, many of them are in partnership with local artisans, with other artists, right? Like he has a collaboration with Pillbox and Running Game HTX, who helped create this really cool bat.
Those are awesome.
Which I showed on the show once before. This makes a great gift for any sports fan, right? But he also has products that are just his, the hats, the blankets, and the shoes. So check out these blankets. It's a combination of alpaca and acrylic. So, which helps bring the price down a little bit. But guys, I know it's still a little bit warm outside, but the color palettes are beautiful. I can just imagine curling up next to the fire.
Oh, outside.
With one of these items.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
They also have these really cool bandanas that I use as a mask.
Yes.
And you know, it's super convenient because you can wear it as a mask, but then you can also just lower it around your neck. I was wearing this all day today. So Mochila, find them on Instagram, and Ivan's just a great guy, and every time I've seen him at the shop, I just leave feeling good because, again, local businesses need our help right now more than ever, and a lot of them have had to get really creative to change up their business models. So support Mochila, and I know he does sales once in a while. He created a discount code, Courtney, that I've never seen him do before. 20% off. You just use the discount code HoustonLife20, 20% off. You can find them online or go visit him for the next few days at 4th and Nomad.
Okay, because you can do it in person or on the website.
In person or online, and that's a great deal. You will save a ton of money. And tell Ivan that we say hi when you go in.
I know, great stuff. I love that you showcased it all.
Thanks, and I think, are we gonna do one of yours first?
No, you're gonna do yours.
Oh, I'm gonna do the next one. Okay, so year and day. And the whole concept with this brand, may you use them through all your days and years, or years and days, right? So ceramics, glass, and flatware. And this company, I'm such a big fan of this company. You're looking at the little dippers right now. And I'm not sure if you guys can see the color palette at home very well, but there's sort of like a lighter off-white, a deep, deep midnight, which is a navy, and then a blush pink, and sort of a light green. But what's cool about them is these are some shots from their Instagram page, and just follow them on Instagram because it'll make you feel better. You can do a monochromatic look where you choose one color palette if you want, or you can mix and match and use, you know, like a navy plate, the midnight plate with a pink salad plate. Like, look at that, the reverse.
Yeah.
They do the gold flatware, the bud vases. They have candles that you can reuse the vessel. You could repurpose it by refilling it with a candle refill, or you could use it as a coffee cup. And in just a second, because we're just about out of time, I'm going to show you their flatware. They have gold, they have a regular silver, and they also have this really cool color, Courtney, that I think you would love. It's black.
Oh, so cool.
It's so cool and so chic. So check them out. Year and Day. You can find them on Instagram and online.
And promo code?
No promo code
Okay, but just check it out.
yet, but there could be one coming. So
okay, there you go. All right, we are moving on to Sans Wine Company. This is wine in a can. We had our rosé bubbles off the top. This is a husband and wife duo, Jake and Gina Schober, and this is the only canned wine producer making all single vineyard wines across all SKUs. Basically, that's all they do. The only canned wine producer making wines from Napa that are farmed in-house, no added sulfites, made with organically farmed grapes, certified vegan, and this is basically natural, right? This winemaking, there's nothing added and nothing removed.
Amazing.
No oak for aging, only stainless steel for all wines. This has been featured in Wine Spectator magazine, saying like this is the best canned wine that you can buy. New York Times, Forbes magazine, San Francisco Chronicle. Look, the Sans wine is sold all over Houston, so you can go to local foods and get a can. But what's so great is that Gina and Jake, they are offering all of us for their variety packs. That's 6 cans. A special promo code, and if you just put it into their website, there they are. There's a picture of them, and you basically use the code Houston Life for 20% off of all variety packs.
Awesome.
6, 12, and 24 increments, so you could just give it a try. But this is their most popular one with the Sauv Blanc, Riesling, Rosé Bubbles, Zinfandel, and Carignan. So you get a great sampling of it. It's fantastic. It's really great, and I know you're loving it, right?
The Rosé Bubbles in a can. It's genius, and they get cold so fast.
Absolutely.
Throw them in a cooler with ice, and you're in business.
Or sit in the pool, whatever. And you know all the wildfires that are going on, of course, in California, in the backyard of a lot of these vineyards. So if you can, use that promo code and support them. It's great, because a lot of time we've done the story on canned wines. This is one to watch. This is the one that a lot of wine aficionados are saying this is the one to drink.
Well, I can see why. It's
absolutely.
Delicious.
Remember, promo code Houston Life, Sans Wine Co. is where you can find them. Okay, now we're moving on to one of my local favorites. So you got the wine, now you need some food. And we are talking about Grazables. This is created by Amy Martinez, a single mom, 4 teens. She's an oncology nurse and originally created these Grazables for patients to enjoy during chemotherapy treatments. She now has this business. She's getting ready to open a brick and mortar store in October in the Woodlands. Y'all, these are so fantastic. So you can do, like if you're just doing a socially distant date night at home, you're not going anywhere, or maybe you haven't seen someone in a long time, send it over. There's all different kinds of boxes. We've got the small one. Okay, now you don't want to leave our furry friends out. So now Amy has created one for our pups.
That is so cute.
Isn't that sweet? So it has the carrots, it has dog bones, it has everything that your puppy can eat. So your puppy can have a little party on a Friday night as well. There's a small gift box here for Grazables, but y'all, look at this. I'm going to reveal this giant one because this is so gorgeous. Right now it has kind of the fall theme to it. If we can get a shot, I hope. Okay, the fall theme with the pumpkin on the top. Look at that. Everything in this box, y'all, is edible.
Even the flowers?
Even the flowers. So what you want to do is use the promo code. This is Amy's mantra. The code is kindness for 10% off all boxes. This expires on Sunday, September 27th. Support this local mama. Support all the companies that we talked about today. You can't go wrong.
Kindness. I love the promo code. And my mom purchased a box of Grazables for my birthday. It was her way of giving me a little something to eat, since because of COVID, she couldn't cook a meal for me, which was like heartbreakingly lovely. It's so sweet. And I featured this before. We did a picnic in the backyard with the boys. The boys are always about these charcuterie boxes, security boxes, they like to call them. But security. Yeah, and it's so great. She's got a great vision. It's a really great pick-me-up. And with your Sans wine, your Grazable, your blankets, the flatware, we're covered, y'all. We are covered. We are ready for fall. And if you want to find links to all of the products we feature during this segment, you can visit our website, HoustonLife.tv, and just look for the Obsessions section. That is right. It's all going to be on the website. We're also going to post it on our pages as well. And still ahead, guys, how to turn a Tex-Mex classic into a healthy breakfast in just 3 steps. See this recipe for plant-based migas to celebrate Better Breakfast Month. And we will be right back with a look at what is coming up on Channel 2 News at 4. Don't go away. Welcome back. Let's get a check of today's headlines with Keith, Christine, and Frank ahead of Channel 2 News at 4. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Great to see you on this Wednesday.
Yes.
We got a lot coming up this Wednesday.
Almost halfway through with this, okay? We first want to check in with Frank. We're finally done with beta, Frank.
Yes,
Goodness.
you know, the 61st Street Pier broke off, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we found it.
Well done.
Some of my favorite people. I grew up with those folks.
I know. I thought it was going to be a 3-hour tour.
A little longer than that.
Anyway, yeah, at this point, we can at least smile. That thing's out of here. It's a bit of a problem as it continues to move off toward northern Louisiana and Mississippi. But you can see, other than a little cloud cover, we're done with that. There are some issues that are left over, like Clear Creek. You still have some flood issues with some water on streets especially, but that's beginning to come down. Also, if you look at this area through here, there are warnings sort of indefinitely. So be careful there. In the meantime, down along the river at San Bernard and the Tres Palacios, there are some flood issues there. That's until Wednesday, next Wednesday, sort of indefinitely. And then Friday, and then along the beach, there's no real big issues at the coast, but there is a flood advisory basically for roads or beaches that are still closed. So it's a little aftermath, but that's about it. You can see the big picture. It's nice for us. There's all these flood warnings clear across Louisiana. Look at that. And now they have some tornado warnings as well and some flash flood warnings. For us, no new storms the next 5 days. How about that? In fact, it looks like it's going to continue to be pretty nice for us. I blog about that with the headline, "Are we done with hurricanes?" Click to Houston.com/weather. So, by the way, I couldn't wait to show you the 10-day because it has this front in it. On Tuesday, look at this, 80s and 70s and lows in the 50s.
Wow.
And look at Saturday's Admiral Day because I'm going to be commissioned as an admiral in the Texas Navy on Saturday morning.
All
Did
right,
you even know
sailor.
there was a Texas Navy?
Did not know.
There he
Wow.
is.
Okay. All right, sailor.
Very good.
That should be a great moment.
That's right. I'm going to learn how to drive a boat between now and Saturday.
There we go. Practice.
Crash course, no pun intended.
Oh, we hope not. My goodness. Okay, thank you, Frank. All right, also today at 4, we are going to be following the breaking developments in the police shooting death of Breonna Taylor in Louisville, Kentucky. One of the officers has been indicted in the case, but not for her death. Many people expressing anger and frustration that the grand jury did not do more.
And when you get tested for COVID-19, it's important to know the results sooner rather than later, especially if you're positive, right? Well, now we're learning of more than 13,000 coronavirus results delayed for weeks in Harris County. Channel 2 Sophia Ojeda, she's talking to Judge Lena Hidalgo to find out why this happened and what's being done to keep it from happening again.
All right, Houston's music scene really
Yeah,
hot
it
right
is.
now. We're talking from Megan Thee Stallion to Lizzo and Travis Scott. The rappers from H-Town have a lot to brag about these days.
Sure do. Entertainment Tonight co-host Kevin Frazier joining us live from LA with a look at the headlines that these artists are making. And guys, we're proud to say they're from H-Town.
Yes, yeah. I mean, they're awards, burgers, selling out. I mean, they're doing their thing for sure.
Absolutely, representing our town well. And I got to tell you, from kids to adults, so many people know and love these artists in so many ways, and it's great to see them on such a large stage.
And not just talented people,
Yeah,
but folks with
smart
such
business.
incredible stories in their past. All right, we'll see you guys at 4.
Sounds good. We'll see you
Thanks.
then.
And speaking of music, right, still ahead, Lauren Kelly is taking us down memory lane to the 90s with Christopher Kid Reed of the popular 90s hip-hop duo Hit and Play.
We're going to see what he's been up to as the movie celebrates, get this, its 30th anniversary. And we'll be right back with a little game. Courtney, how does that sound?
I think it's good.
Hi, this is Phil Swift with the Flex Seal family of products, and you're watching Houston Life on KPRC Channel 2.
Howdy from your friends at Nice Winery.
And cheers to a new 3 p.m. time slot.
Cheers! See you soon.
Hello, Houston Life. This is Stacy Russo with All We Need Farm, and I have Rosemary here, and we're just so excited to see you in your new time slot at 3 p.m.
Oh my gosh. Love seeing them.
I know. That is one of my favorite new parts of our show.
I know. I love it.
It does feel like a little hug, considering that we haven't seen a lot of these folks in person anyway for a long time. So thanks for sending them in. And if you would like to send yours in, visit our website and the rules and instructions are right there.
Absolutely. Okay, we want to mention that the Bayou City Art Festival is having a virtual happy hour. It's a free event, and this is happening Thursday from 6 to 7.
Yeah, it is so much fun. I hosted one of these. Courtney, you're going to do one as well. You can watch live on the Bayou City Art Festival YouTube channel and Facebook page. The featured artist is Tony Pirana, and folks, It is so much fun. They typically do giveaways, and you can just hear more about the background of these artists.
Yeah.
In case you never attended the Bayou City Art Festival in person, they do it twice a year, spring and fall, Memorial Park and downtown. I never miss it.
It's awesome.
And a couple years ago, the featured artist, Amanda Bennett, who's from New Orleans, you and I, Courtney, we both have her art.
I do.
In our homes.
And I have it because of you.
I'm a big, big fan.
I am too.
And Gonzo247, you've seen his street art all around the city, and we had a great chat doing the virtual happy hour a few weeks back. So tune in tonight. You'll be glad you did.
Okay, and so we want to know, this was our Facebook question of the day, what's your favorite rainy day activities? And we do have some comments. Marilyn said, doing things I said I would do on a raining day, only not to do it again because I'm easily distracted by a glass of wine.
Marilyn,
Cheers, Marilyn.
We're the same person.
We are. Was that you who wrote that in? No,
yeah, we're... It's so true. Thank you for your comments. Keep them coming in. We love hearing from you guys.
Okay, so one of the games that we love to play at home, whether it's rainy or, you know, during a pandemic, if that ever arises, we play headbands. Have you ever played this game?
Did we play it on the show? I feel like it's familiar to me.
I don't think we've played it. I don't know. But this is our rackety old box that I pulled out of the game closet.
Okay.
And so it comes with these headbands. So you have to put it on your head. You've got a headband. Yours has a name on it because they were sized. Okay. And so the key here is we have these cards.
Okay.
And then I've got the timer. And I'm going to hand you a card. I'm going to take a card, and we both put it in the slot on our headband.
Okay.
And then you have to guess what's your
on
card.
the card?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you want to go for it? Like, you want to
I don't
give
know.
me clues?
I'm new here.
Okay,
She doesn't
go
even go
ahead.
here.
Go ahead.
Okay. Is this right side up?
Yep. Okay, ask me questions.
So this is one item. Am I a person?
No.
Am I a place?
No.
Am I a thing?
Yes.
Can you eat me?
No.
Do you buy me at the store?
Yes.
Am I an article of clothing?
No.
Am I an accessory?
No.
Do I drive you?
No. Come on!
This is hard. But I buy you at the store?
Yes.
Do I belong in an oven?
No. Can't eat it.
Do I belong in part of the house?
Yes.
The garage?
Yes.
Am I a tool?
No. Are you a tool?
It depends on who you ask. I don't know.
Come on.
Do I belong in a tool chest?
No.
Do I belong on the floor? Do you hang me on the wall?
No, you don't.
Do you hang me from the ceiling?
No.
Do you switch me on?
No.
Do you put things...
No, you don't.
Do I have a door that opens and you... Can you look through me? Am I a window?
No.
This is a really hard game. Okay, here's some suggested questions. Do I have legs?
No.
Do I make noise?
Yes.
Am I heavy?
No. I mean, you don't make noise, but noise comes. Go on.
Do I have hair?
No, you don't have hair, and time's out.
Okay, just tell me. I feel like I gave it a...
basketball.
Belongs in the garage.
Well, I mean, if you're storing your stuff, right? Is this right side up?
That's right side up.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I an animal?
No.
Can I eat it? Oh,
the timer. No.
Okay, it's something I play with?
Don't look at that camera.
I know,
Turn
I know.
so they can see what you are. Close your eyes so people at home. Keep asking me questions.
Okay, can I be worn?
No.
Can I fly?
No.
Do I belong in a zoo?
No.
No. Can I swim?
No.
Oh. Can I be a pet?
No.
Do I have legs?
No.
Can I breathe?
No.
Is it a sport?
No. Well, it's not a sport, but one could say you belong in a game.
Belong in a game? Am I alive?
No.
Am I heavy?
No.
Can't be eaten.
No.
Belong in a game? Like a bat?
No.
No. Roller skates?
No. Think about a game, like a smaller scale game like this. You belong in a game.
Dice.
Yes.
Oh!
Good job.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a really fun game.
Isn't it?
Even the sound effects are
Okay,
fun,
here.
too.
Put that on your
We
head.
don't have time to do this. We don't have time for another round,
We
do we?
don't?
I think we have to take a commercial break, don't we?
Well, we could play during the game. I mean, during the commercial break.
We're gonna
we have to wrap, but we're going to keep
during
playing.
the commercial break. How
okay,
about that?
Up next, want to switch to a healthier breakfast? Find out how to make plant-based migas in just 3 easy steps. We'll be right back. Put that card on.
Can we just play the game for the rest of the
Well, September is Better Breakfast Month, and what greater time to learn how to incorporate plant-based options into the most important meal of the day?
You know I'm a fan of this. Stephanie Rich, registered dietitian and executive chef at Verdine, shows us how easy it is to turn a classic Tex-Mex dish into a quick and healthy breakfast.
Thanks, Derek and Courtney. Thanks so much for having me on again on Houston Life today. I'm always so excited to share my tips and tricks for incorporating more plant-based meals and plant-based options into your daily routine, whether you're plant-based or not. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to cook migas completely plant-based, 3 ingredients, 3 easy steps. Let's get started. So first things first, you're gonna need some store-bought pico. Put your knives down, head to the store. In the grocery produce section, there's always gonna be pre-chopped pico. You could always use your favorite chunky salsa if you had that on hand. But that's step 1, ingredient 1. Ingredient 2, you're gonna need corn tortillas, regular old corn tortillas, white or yellow, doesn't matter. I've got white here today. And last but not least, to start the show, give it a good shake. You will need Eat Just Scramble. This is a completely plant-based egg substitute. It's made from the protein derived from mung beans. It's got 7 grams of protein, no cholesterol, lower saturated fat, lower carbon footprint, and it's how we're gonna make our migas plant-based today. So I already have my pan on low heat right now. I'm gonna add about 1/3 of a cup of the pico right into the pan. So tip 1, don't chop the veggies yourself, get store-bought. Tip 2, and how this is another way we're making this healthier. Traditionally, migas, you always start by frying the tortillas, but you really don't need to do that, and you'll save a lot of fat, unnecessary calories, unnecessary saturated fat by avoiding that step. So I simply just take a tortilla and rip it apart. It's very home style and rustic this way. And I use 1 tortilla per serving. And that is all you need to do. Again, like I said, couldn't be simpler. Go ahead and turn up the heat just a little bit. And now to add the just egg. So I'm using a 1/2 cup. And I'm gonna pour that, and you can see it's a liquid egg product, just like, kind of like those egg beaters if you're familiar with that. I'm going to give it a good seasoning of a little salt and a little black pepper. And you're going to cook it just like a traditional chicken egg. You just keep scrambling and scrambling until it's not liquid anymore. It really couldn't be simpler, like I said. Actually, a study that came out in July of this year, which looked at by substituting plant-based protein sources for eggs, it reduced people's risk of death from heart disease by 20%. So it's really incredible. We all know the benefits of plants, and actually my husband, who's had an egg allergy his whole life, can have scrambled eggs for the first time. So it's really great for those people too. So we're gonna keep scrambling and scrambling, and then what we're gonna end up with is these fluffy, delicious migas. And I'm gonna take a bite here. I've got it with some black beans, some hot sauce, some avocado. I really wish I was in studio with you guys today. I think you would be completely blown away, Derek and Courtney, by how this tastes just like chicken eggs. It's crazy, but you know it's healthier for you. You've got wholesome beans, healthy fats, and I really hope you guys give this recipe a try, and I hope you have a better breakfast this month.
looks delicious.
It absolutely does. And in case you missed those steps, we have posted our website, or the recipe rather, on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Stephanie is so great.
She is. The food and the menu, always fantastic. My husband loves it as well. Okay, guys, coming up next, a blast from the past. Lauren Kelly chats with Christopher Kid Reed, who's half of the popular 90s duo Kid and Play. When we come back, we're taking a trip down memory lane as the House Party movie franchise turns 30.
Wow, really?
Yes.
30. Welcome back. It has been 30 years since the first House Party movie was released. Can you believe that?
I cannot.
And now we are celebrating its anniversary with one of the film's stars, Christopher Reed.
You guys probably known his better as Kid, half of the popular 90s duo Kid and Play. And he sat down with Lauren Kelly for a trip down memory lane.
Let's just catch everybody up. What have you been doing besides you're not doing comedy, you're still touring?
Well, you know what, especially in these times, in these pandemic times, the touring that we were doing as a member of Kid and Play and as a comedian, obviously they've been curtailed, and we're trying to find these ways to get back to the people. You know, the people want to see those groups, you know, the I Love the 90s tour with, you know, everybody from the likes of Vanilla Ice and Salt and Pepper and Coolio and Tone Loc and Kid and Play and Rob Bass and all that. They want to get back to us as well. So I think everybody is trying to strategically trying to figure out how can we get back to that together under this new climate, in addition as a comedian.
What is the biggest difference in touring in 2020?
We're like in our 40s, 50s, and some of us in our 60s, and we still want to perform at a high level. You just gotta, and you can do it, but you know, the next day you like in bed all day.
If you were to put out another installment of the House Party franchise in 2020,
I got it.
What would it look like?
Okay.
What would it look like?
Nursing home house party. We got the juice. We got the juice. We got Tone Loc over there. What up? And down there over there. We got Coolio with a gun over there. What up? And down there. We got Kid and Play right over there.
Kid, when we talk about 90s iconic things, you have Friends and the Rachel haircut, but you have the Kid and Play, Christopher Kid hairstyle,
right.
which
Do you know what we call
never
it?
went out of style.
You know what we call that?
What do you call that?
It's called the high top fade. At that time when we were rocking our hairstyles like that, we wanted to be really different. We didn't want anybody to look like us. You know, we were like, ugh. But, you know, these kids today, they gravitate to, you know, not just that, but the whole 90s vibe. They love the music, they like the clothes, they like the vibe, they like the hairstyles, they like the dances. And I think in times like this, when we're kind of on lockdown and people are depressed and not knowing where things are going, you kind of go back in your minds like, man, remember that, man? Remember that time? Remember when we can go to the party and just kick it? Remember you can go with your girls and kick it and you be like, you know, you had your same outfit on. You're like, Skizzy wanted to talk to you.
What? Well, before we go, I feel like we need to teach the children of the 2020 era.
All right, come on, Day Global. What
how we had fun. We're gonna do the kick step.
2, ready, and we're gonna stop. Bang! What you gonna do with it? Stop. Bang! What you gonna do with it? Stop. Bang! 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 Keep going with the bang, with the bang, with the boogie, and the boogie with the bang. Keep going.
Woo!
Bang! Houston Life.
No fun at all, right?
Oh,
I mean, she killed it.
Yeah, and it's much better with all of Lauren's sound effects, too.
Of course. Oh, my gosh. That is so awesome. I still can't believe it's been 30 years.
Well, and he's such a nice guy. They both are, so it's great
Totally.
to have him back on Houston Life.
I love how he's like, oh, now today, you know, touring today, I'm in bed for a week. Okay, we'll be back with more Houston Life after this.
I know the feeling. Tomorrow in Houston Life, brand new music from our friend Dave Koz. His brand new album, A New Day. This is his first album of original material in about a decade, Courtney, and his 20th overall album, conceived and recorded completely during COVID-19 with the whole purpose of providing some musical comfort. Very much looking forward to that.
To catch up with him for sure. Also tomorrow, we have Tangi Patton on the show. This is her 6th season of Good Taste with Tangi. It's going to premiere next weekend, and it's all about supporting local restaurants. A preview of some of Houston's spots she'll be featuring, plus also some really great wine finds as well.
Tangi always has the best ideas.